Hey, what's up, Multiplied crew? I hope you're ready to get deducated, because we're back at it again, and I'm going to teach you today how to play Lilith, since we just unlocked Lilith in the last episode by beating Greed with Azazel. We're just going to try to play her now, and I'm going to teach you everything I know about Lilith, okay? So Lilith is kind of tough for newer players, because first of all, Incubus, I mean, he's not that strong at the start, and it's kind of hard for newer players to figure out how to, still hit enemies while using Incubus, because it just kind of trails behind you. It's a little clunky, it feels kind of weird, but I'm here to tell you it's really not all that hard. So the trick that I'm going to teach you is that you just have to pretend, basically, like the Incubus is you. So while you're trying to shoot stuff, try to watch Incubus rather than watching Lilith. And it's going to seem a little counterintuitive because, how do you dodge if you're watching Incubus, right? Well, that's the thing. You got to get good at watching both at the same time. And wow, first room Pyromaniac, which is just crazy, especially since I'm recording this the same day that I did the Pyromaniac and Kamikaze combo. But yeah, as long as you're watching where Incubus is shooting, you should be just fine. Like here, I missed a few times, but as long as you use it properly, you can actually keep yourself out of danger while still shooting enemies. Like here, not in the line of fire, but I can still, kind of shoot this enemy. It's actually a very useful thing to have, where you don't even have to put yourself in the line of fire. Like, look at all these guys. I get direct hits on them while also not putting myself in danger. And the other thing I will recommend you right away, don't be afraid to use Box of Friends. You don't have to save it for the boss. And although you will want a full charge for the boss, you probably will be able to get a full charge for the boss if you just, do a couple more rooms. But yeah, on the boss, I recommend using Box of Friends immediately, just to double, because it doubles your Incubus, basically doubles your DPS. It's a very useful thing to do, and we should just be able to shred this boss. Even though we don't really have any premium items, we still can just shred Larry Jr. just like that. And unfortunately, we got the box on this floor, which only gives you some pickups. Oh, and if you didn't know, Pyromaniac gives you explosion immunity and actually heals you if an explosion hits you. So it's a very good item. It's a quality 4. It's an item that you definitely will want to get hit. And wow, we are just getting extremely lucky here. We already have 14 bombs. And okay, well, we should have enough bombs to get this golden chest, and we have a golden key, so easy. Free chest, basically. And we get another red heart upgrade. Okay, so I'm just going to be completely honest here. You're not always going to get as lucky as I'm getting right now. And I just wanted to show off my explosion immunity right there. It doesn't make you immune to these the bad gas explosions, though. But this room, I will always, if I have the bombs for it, blow up these mushrooms, because they have a chance of giving you magic mushroom after you unlock it. So I would just get into the habit of always blowing those up, even if it's not like, because I think you still have to do something to unlock magic mush, so you probably don't have it unlocked yet, unless it is just, unlocked at the start, but I don't actually recall, unfortunately. I know a lot about this game, but I can't remember every single unlock for every single, item in the whole game. But the knowledge that I will bestow upon you should hopefully help you out in your journey in the Binding of Isaac. So we're not going to go into the sacrifice room, so we've basically done everything that we can on this floor. I guess I will find the super secret room, which is probably right here, and go into it. And we could get a soul heart or 2 from this, but we're looking pretty good on health, so let's blow it up. Get up to 14 cents, so we can potentially buy an item on the next floor. Obviously, items are always very nice. And I believe Bible Tract, or Rosary Bead, sorry. Rosary Bead, I think, gives you increased chance for Eternal Hearts, maybe? Or is that the one? No, I think it actually just gives you a chance to find the Bible in every pool, which is not, like, that great. But we just got Piercing Tears, which is amazing to have. Basically, can multiply our DPS if there's multiple enemies, such as in this room. And I'm going to show you that it is good to just use the Box of Friends, especially at, like, the start. If there's a slightly annoying room, there's no point of not using it. Especially if you see like a 2x2 room, like one of the big rooms, like the one coming up. You'll want to have a full charge for that, but it'll also give you 2 charges back. So you'll only need to clear 1 more room in order to make that happen. The other thing about Lilith is that if you find a blood donation machine, you will want to tap it with your red hearts as many times as you can. Lilith has Cambion Conception, which, as an item, Cambion Conception actually will spawn familiars for you, such as Dark Bum, Incubus, I think even Twisted Pear, if you have them unlocked, of course. Actually, I'm not sure if they even have to be unlocked for Cambion Conception, but it can also do, what's the Demon Baby? It can give you Demon Baby, like, it can give you tons of really good familiars. I think it can also give you the Leech, which is not as good, but still a decent familiar. And we have another full charge for the boss, and we will be able to take a Devil Deal here, and double my DPS again. Even though our DPS isn't crazy good, we can still probably take this guy down. We should have enough damage. Dingle is one of the more predictable patterns, especially normal Dingle. He doesn't really do anything too special. He just shoots at you and charges at you. And that's basically all there is to him. And I hit him directly into myself, so eating my words a little bit. That's what you gotta be careful of if you're shooting at him. He can get knocked into you by your own tears, as you saw. And I'm going to take the Matchstick instead. And Backstabber with Piercing is an incredible combo. And I'm almost tempted to take the Shovel instead of Box of Friends, but Box of Friends is almost essential on this character, so you probably will want to stick with Box of Friends for the whole entire run. Just in my opinion. I could be incorrect about that, but I really think that it's very, very much like essential and pretty much built into the character that you will want to use. Buddy in a Box, or Box of Friends, not Buddy in a Box. I will not be taking that because that item actually turns all cards into pills, and we like to have cards. Even though I do like pills. Oh wait, we've already explored pretty much everything on this floor. But I went all the way here, so I'm gonna get something out of it. Yeah, I saw that one coming, but it's a little bit of an overwhelming room for the first couple of floors. So let's get all these fires taken care of, see if we can get 1 extra cent. Okay, we should be able to buy an item in our next shop. Hopefully, if it's not a greed fight, which it probably will be. But when you're just learning a character, you won't want to be like going for boss rush every time or anything like that. I might go for boss rush if our build ends up being good enough. Did not quite get it to the bomb. But we also don't even have enough keys. I was kind of just hoping the secret room would be there so we could get a free boss trap room, but it did not happen. All good. I kind of expected it to be here instead, which it's not. Kind of actually surprised by that. Because I think that was a valid spot for it. Huh. Now I'm just confuzzled. Is it up here? Now I'm just like ultra confused at where the secret room could possibly be. Obviously I knew the super secret room was here, and yeah, what a good super secret room. And as you can see, Backstabber is doing double damage when we hit them from the behind, and honestly, it's just so good with Piercing, because Piercing pierces straight to their back, and there's nothing really that they can do about it. Secret room's probably here then. Wow, what? And it must be here. This is the last place it could be. That's actually insane. We got 2 bombs back for our trouble. Let's just blow these guys up, see if we can get an extra penny or 2. Not doing the other one, not even worth. And let's just head on down. We're not really on boss rush pace right now. I'm kind of min-maxing a little bit, so no biggie though. And let's go down. I guess I could have gotten the shovel, but shovel schmovel, who cares? And by the way, I announced on, I think I'm going to be uploading this on the same day, but I announced the giveaway. We will be giving away a $100 Steam gift card if we reach 250 subscribers by the end of the week, Saturday at midnight Central Standard Time. And all you have to do is subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and comment, I subscribed. And that's all you have to comment. Or you can leave more of a comment, but you have to at least put "I subscribed" in your comment to be entered. And you have a pretty good chance of winning, so I'd say it's a pretty good deal, you know? So, hoping that we can get to 250 subscribers, just so that I can do the giveaway for all of you beautiful people. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to be entered into that. Please and thank you. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. I'll blow this up just to get a slightly higher devil chance, and I guess it got me into the shop for free. Beautiful. The backstabber plus, what's it called? Piercing combo just destroyed those. Gotta love it. Let's see what's in this item room. Okay, Technology 2 is also good. Really good with backstabber as well. Let's just see if we can get a magic mush one more time. Not wasting my last bomb on this. So Technology 2 gives you an infinite range piercing beam. You know what? I should actually probably play that guy just to get an HP upgrade. Potentially. But yeah, as you can see, the laser just goes infinite range, and it makes your tier rate a little worse, but it's not too bad. Because it's piercing, it does your damage, and it does take tier effects as well. So Backstabber works on it, and I guess that's the only tier effect I have right now. But Backstabber does work. Very good for taking out a lot of small enemies at once. And other than that, it is just good for constantly damaging enemies, so. I've had runs single-handedly carried by this item, so definitely not complaining about that. I do indeed, I love all the technology items. I don't think there's a single technology item that I'm like, it's not that good. These enemies are a little bit trickier with Incubus, but still very doable. And rooms like this, you can just sit back and watch them melt with Technology 2. It's very beautiful, enjoyable item, very pleasing to the eye as well when you're just stabbing through a Larry Jr. like this. Yeah, goodbye, Larry. And boss? No boss. Okay, I got clipped on a mushroom. My fault. But yeah, look at Backstabber just constantly proccing. That is crazy. Yeah, get him, Incubus. I don't know how Backstabber wasn't proccing there. Or there. That makes little to no sense. And Super Secret Room, maybe? No. Okay. Let's just take on this boss. And yeah, this is hard countered by our Backstabber and Laser. And beautiful. Absolutely countered. No issues there. And we do get the Devil Deal, probably from the slight chance that we increased it. And we need bombs right now. I do like getting extra cards. Okay, that's an interesting proposition. So we can get... Or actually, I don't think it works for Conjoined because technically Incubus doesn't count. But we're still going to take all of these because anybody you can get with this combination is going to be very beneficial because Buddy in a Box doubles all of your familiars, not just your Incubus. So we're just going to keep on keeping on right here. And we're going to be doing a lot more damage now with all of our familiars, so looking forward to it. I guess not a lot more damage, like these aren't the best familiars in the world, but they're still going to be doing significant damage for us. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what's in the vault. It gave us our keys back, plus a couple coins. Vaults aren't always amazing. They sometimes do not even pay back for your keys. Sometimes you just find a piece of poop in there, you know. And I knew we were going to get a greed fight here. Backstabber, hello? Thank you, Backstabber. And Eye of the Occult is kind of a difficult item to use because it makes you have to control your tiers. I mean, you don't have to. You can still just fire them straightforward like this. But you can control them, make them go wherever you want. It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of cool. I don't like it with a lot of synergies, but in this particular situation, it was worth getting the damage upgrade. Lilith's base damage is not incredible, so look at that. We doubled all of our familiars, so now we have 6 familiars instead of 3. And that'll keep scaling with every single familiar that we get, so. Looking forward to how crazy strong we can get with Lilith. And Lilith is actually very good for taking out Boss Rush. So if you want to get your Boss Rush mark... Oh, I have Pyromaniac. I was like, why didn't that fire hurt me? Something's wrong. Yeah, I was very confused for a second there. But makes a lot of sense. And let's see if we can get right onto this boss. Looks like the answer is no. Come on, Mr. Boss Man. Please and thank you. And there we go. And the boss should be this direction. It feels like the right direction at least. Yeah, this is a really good strat or synergy right here. I'm still gonna try to make it to boss rush if I can. It's looking like not that much of a chance. We still have 2 floors to go through in like 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes, 3 minutes each. Less than 3 minutes each. But we can still potentially get it. Maybe. Double our familiars, and yeah, this guy's just gonna get destroyed. I mean, I got hit. I kind of saw it coming. And I don't want to skip the item room. I was gonna say, in order to get to boss rush, I might skip the item room. I do not think it's worth it. I think I would much rather take an extra item and miss boss rush. Just because we can get boss rush on any run with Lilith. Like Lilith. So if you don't know, boss rush, each wave gives you 2 charges on your active item. So every 2 waves, you can double your familiars. And it doesn't like, it's not exponential. It just doubles your original familiars. So it doesn't double them and then quadruple them and then, you know, multiply them by 8. That's not how it works. But if it was, that would be absolutely incredible. It would make Lilith the best character in the game, probably. And take these guys out. I would like to get some spectral tears. That would be a very big boon for us. Perfect. And we get conjoined, actually. So yeah, now we're shooting out 3 tiers, and conjoined plus Eye of the Occult is one of the better combos. And you won't always get this many familiars in a run. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or if Lilith actually does have a higher chance of getting familiars. I do see that there's a soul heart in here. I was going to try to grab it and get out. But it's still even worth it with Lilith just to lose a heart and gain a heart, because Cambion Conception, the way it works, after you get damaged 15 times, you spawn the familiar. So it is worth it to... Like, let's say there's a soul heart over a spike, so you'd have to take 1 hit to get it. Well, it's still worth it, because you're taking a hit, but it's also giving you progress on your Cambion Conception. And unfortunately, we have not been lucky enough yet to actually find a blood donation machine. So we probably won't be able to make Cambion Conception pop off, but we can still try. And I just did that to reset the fire. Please. Thank you. It is still possible to make boss rush, and another way that you can potentially make boss rush is if you get Mama Mega. So if we get Mama Mega on this floor, the next floor I probably will be taking it. What's it gonna be? Speed up is perfect. Beautiful. No soul heart dropped there. If you didn't know, the first soul heart that dropped in the cursed room was from Gimpy. Gimpy can potentially give you soul hearts every time you take damage. And he makes enemies drop a lot of regular hearts too. Very good item, especially if you're purposely taking a lot of damage, like on Lilith, or even on Eve, who, you know, starts with the Razor. Very, very good items on them. Wow, our damage must really not be that good. I thought our damage was better than this. Linger Bean is one of the worst items in the game. I guess we finally got one that was not great. Went straight to the shop, which is not necessarily what I wanted. I wanted to go straight to the boss room, but... Oh, I didn't realize there's still a pin left. Or a needle. And placebo is not what we're looking for. And hopefully the boss is over here. That'd be cool. Please, boss? Okay, it is. Okay, we can still make boss rush. I'm feeling it. Just gonna completely... Oh, we got Buddy in a Box by, I think, using Box of Friends and getting so many familiars at once. I believe that's the way you unlock it. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't hit us. He thought it was gonna hit us, but nope. And Devil Deal? We did get a Devil Deal. We don't really need the range, but it's still fine. And I'm going to take Little Horn, but I will not be taking False PhD. Not worth it to go down to 1 heart in this position. Little Horn, though, is a great tier effect, and it can be procced. Like I said, tier effects do get procced by technology, too. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to find Mom right now. Can we do it? I'm willing to skip the item rooms now to get to Mom. I wasn't before, but I'm willing to skip one item room right here. So if I don't find the tinted skull, I'm just gonna try to rush through it, see if we can... Okay, I'm gonna just double these, get these guys taken out a little bit quicker. Not gonna play that guy. Okay. Not the right direction, unfortunately. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me straight. Can we make it? Okay, we finally found a blood donation machine, but we also don't have any HP. Well, red health at least. And we went the wrong direction. Very slim chance of making it to Mom now. However, it's still not impossible. Probably should have doubled my buddies in that room. So there's only 2 more places she could be, and I'm assuming it's going to be straight to the right. Hopefully. Nope, not quite. So, yeah, she has to be in this direction. Slim chance that we're going to beat her in less than a minute. Because the fight itself will probably take more than a minute. A trick you can do if you're running low on time, which I'm not going to do, is that you can bomb through rooms. I really don't think we're going to make it, unfortunately, but I'm also at 1 heart, so I have to play it a little bit careful. I'm making a very bad example just to try to get the boss rush, which will probably kill me anyways. But I'm trying so hard. Okay. Last room before Mom. We've got 27 seconds to beat Mom. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Looks like probably no. Wow. I can't believe we actually got hit there. And we got Little Brimstone, actually, from Cambion Conception. Oh, we actually made it to boss rush with 3 seconds left. And it won't close since we're in here, but I will have to skip the Devil Deal in order to go into here. And not really that good of items in here, I'm not going to lie. However, I'm going to spawn this Judgment and see if he can give me like an HP upgrade or something. And I'm just going to take this and start boss rush, might as well. That guy spawned on... Oh, don't blow him up, please. Don't blow up my boy. Come on, give me an HP upgrade so that I don't die here. Pretty please. That's not an HP upgrade, buddy. You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you why Lilith is just so good in boss rush. This is gonna get a little... Wow, okay. Don't know what hit me. I think it was just a spider. So, one more clear and we should be able to... What? I seriously don't know what even hit me. I keep not knowing what hit me. I think it's probably Monstro. Yeah. I mean, our DPS still isn't like that amazing, so that's why boss rush is still kind of tough. But you'll see very quickly that this is going to scale out of control. Like, absolutely out of control, and Gimpy is giving us red hearts, so we're looking still pretty good. And our tier effects will go crazy, especially Little Horn. Should start popping off like every other second. And goodbye. And in my opinion, it is worth it to get boss rush out of the way as soon as you can, so that you don't feel pressured to go fast. Because if you don't have boss rush unlocked, there will always be just a little bit of pressure to go a little bit faster than you want to. Kind of like in this situation where I went a little bit faster, I skipped item rooms, I didn't get the Fool card. So we literally just missed out on a whole item room just because I wanted to do this boss rush. Which is perfectly fine to do sometimes, especially if you have the setup to do it. Like, we have so many familiars that, yeah, we're gonna beat this boss rush. Almost 100% certainly. Like, look at this. Yeah, now we're just gonna obliterate everything immediately. Just because our familiars have scaled so crazily. And take this guy out. But like I said, this is good practice for all the bosses, learning all their patterns. Even if you don't have a great build for it, it's still very good at least helping you learn the patterns. And we unlocked the Cellar by beating boss rush on... Or I guess we didn't beat boss rush. I think that's just from defeating all of the bosses from a certain boss pool. I don't know why all of our buddies are stuck here, though. I think we might be at the buddy cap. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because there is a cap. I think it's like 64 or something. Okay, we got Immaculate Conception from beating the boss rush with Lilith. And we got PhD out of it, so that's just an added bonus. Okay, I'm gonna take him. But unfortunately, we are gonna be one hit away from death when we move on to this next floor. So, gotta be a little careful here. And by little careful, I mean really careful. But we did get boss rush out of the way, so if nothing else, we at least never have to do boss rush again. But I am going to try to play my heart out. Hopefully not die here. Because that wouldn't be very educational of me. Almost died there. I'm risking it. I was hoping it would give us a soul heart. It did not. But this should give us our charge back, so we should be perfectly fine. Oh, this wasn't even... Okay, well, I guess we died. But it's okay. Like I said, runs don't always go how you plan, and we at least got the boss rush mark on Lilith in this episode. So, thank you so much for watching. Even if I died, at least we got that completion mark. That's a tough one to get on most characters. So if you can get boss rush out of the way, you're gonna look pretty good. But thank you for watching. Even though I died, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. I have to show all the progress to Dead God, so of course, since we beat boss rush, I have to show this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.